right? And so what I would like for you to do now, I want to introduce to you two lovely young women, Philista Mills, who is the CEO of the House of Mills and the designer of House of Mills, and Sarah DiFazio, who is the owner of the Bee Yoga Studio. And these two young women are going to delight us today with some fashions and then with a meditation about what we're here for, which is celebrating Mother's Day and all the important women who have given us so much in our lives. All right. So at this moment, I'm going to mute myself, and Philista, it is your program now and Sarah's, all right? Thank you so much for coming, everybody, and thank you, Philista and Sarah, for joining us.
Thank you so much. Can everybody hear me? Oh yeah, you guys are muted. Yes, you guys can hear me. Okay. So I just want to start off by saying thank you. I want to say thank you to Ms. Rieger and the Dover Public Library. This is such a special thing that this is my third event with the Dover Public Library. And I just want to say thank you to Ms. Rieger. I also want to say thank you to Ms. Kennedy and the Tuscarawas County Art Center. Being able to have this space, again, to be creative and just to kind of be, living the dream and just doing what I want to do, and being able to connect with you guys and present here is such a special experience. This is also one of the places I had my first fashion show whenever I came back to Dover, Ohio. So this was a very, very special place for me. I also want to thank Sarah from Bee Yoga for taking her afternoon to help me. You'll see she'll be modeling some styles for me. She's also a really good client of mine and friend. And I want to thank her for taking the time to share in some meditation and share in some guidance and guidelines that we all could use going forward. I'd like to thank my model, Reagan. She took some time from studying today to be able to show some pieces for me, so I want to thank her. And lastly, I want to thank my family. I want to thank my family unit, my friends that are close, the people that I call. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here today. So I just wanted to go ahead and start my program with thank you for that. How I'm going to do this, I'm going to run through a couple slides, just show you guys, for anyone that's new, what House of Mills has to offer. And then we're also going to walk through, we have some really cool items today. I'm going to mix up some outfits. We're going to be doing some things that are vintage rehab, some things that are one of a kind, and then some things that are also from the yoga collection. So after that, we'll do a closing. I'll introduce Sarah, and then she will lead and close our event with a guided meditation. So right now, I'm going to just share my screen quickly. Okay. Give me 1 second. So House of Mills is a luxury custom brand. The divisions that we cater to is women's wear. We love doing things, we call our collection Women's Grace, which is evening wear for women. We specialize in outerwear. We also have a pinwear collection and a yogi collection. Another thing that we love doing is pocket squares for men. So we'll be doing a limited edition of some box sets for Father's Day. So go ahead and keep your eye out for that. I want to let you guys know, if you're interested in booking with me, a couple of the guidelines that you can follow and ways that you can connect with me. So right now I call this ready to wear, what we're doing today. And this is a rack reveal. So what I'll be doing is going through each piece, with a number. And then if you guys are interested in that number of a garment, you email me or get a hold of me on Instagram or Facebook, and then we can connect and we'll have a consultation. Another item that we cover is custom made to measure. And this is for a specific, like one of a kind pieces. This includes a couple consultations, a couple fits, and it also includes your fabrication and your delivery. Lastly, we also provide consulting and styling capsules. So this could be anywhere from revamping your closets. If you have a couple pieces, but you're going somewhere, you need some pieces to add, then that's something that we also do. We can do some one-of-a-kind capsules for you. And lastly, the way that you can get a hold of me is houseofmills2020@gmail.com. My number is 330-447-9329. And then I also have my Instagram and my Facebook handles, which is Philly Marie. If you guys have any questions afterwards, I could put these screens back up. So now, what I'd like to do is start with our first look. So I'm going to have Sarah come over. So the top is 1. If you're interested in this top, this is 1. If you're interested in this bottom, it is 2. So we're looking at looks 1 and 2. Top is 1, bottom is 2. This top is part of my vintage rehab collection. I've started with a beautiful embroidered top that I bought that was all over chiffon. And I thought it'd be fun to kind of make it a high neck and add some jersey overlay to it to kind of make it a little bit more casual. Can you turn around a little bit? So it has like an over flounce. It has a little opening in the back. So just a double layer top. Her bottoms that she has on are silk navy blue, and they have an elastic waistband. They're super comfortable. So you can wear them low on your hip. You can wear them up on your hip. And can you show them the side? We have also sides that we can go higher, lower. But if you look at it from the front, it looks like she's wearing a skirt. Can you back up a little bit for me? Can you guys see the full look? Okay. And now we're going to go with the next look. Thank you. Reagan's going to be wearing 3 and 4. 3 is the top and 4 is the bottom. So 3, we are working on a oversized gray swing top. So we started with the base here. Can you move up a little bit so I can see your detail? Thank you. And we have like a beautiful like crochet neckline. But what was fun about it is, let's open it up. Let's add some fabric. Let's add some drape. So we're going to turn around. She has a drop armhole. You can see it with a bralette or a tank top underneath. And then just to add some drape and coverage in the back. Can you smooth a little bit forward so you can see how low this goes? Thank you. And so you can kind of see it just kind of flows. It drapes. She has an open keyhole in the back, but it's an oversized shirt that she can wear with jeans. You can wear with tights, or you can wear with flowing pants. So the pants that we have here is another pair that is like what Sarah had on. You can go back just a little bit more. Thank you. And so this also has elastic waistband, which you can put it comfortably up. You can put it comfortably low. And then on her side, we just did a little bit shorter of a side. So you don't have to have it all the way up to the high. I feel like the high one is kind of more like an evening, but whenever you do daytime, I think it's just more of like a casual pants / skirt. Thank you. A couple other things I'm going to show while they're getting changed into their next looks. I wanted to share some tops. We had this top at the beginning of the spring, but we still love it. It's just a sheer, beautiful overlay. You don't need much with it. This one's a cropped version, but I know that, you know, a lot of times people do not want cropped versions. So we also did a long version. And it's just really just like a cover-up piece. If you had this with black, if you had this with white, just a nice little top to kind of add on top of your style. And this is it's a camel print. You can't really see it, but I think that's where I really liked about it, is because it's kind of a nod to a camel print without it being too masculine. This first top we have right here is 12. That's the crop one. And then the longer version is 13. And those are the sheer camos. Okay. Sarah has our next look on. We're going to start with the fun detail here in the back. We had a shirt that was completely cut out the back. And so what we did here is we just went ahead, we attached it here, but we wanted to keep some type of open here. So regardless of what like your bra detail is, or if you have a pretty tank top underneath, you can go ahead and show that. It doesn't cling. We have a nice little detail here with the pleating, and you have a great fabric mix. So we have a little bit of a floral here, and then you have somewhat of a knit. Has a nice open side. Nothing clings. You can turn around. And then she's also wearing another one of our open pants. Move back just a little bit. And this one's a little bit more casual than the first one she had on. This is our black. It's knit. And again, the armhole, or sorry, the leg hole is even smaller. So that really just kind of comes around your knee. But whenever you look at her from the front, again, is she wearing a dress? Is she wearing a skirt? Is she wearing pants? but it just is a comfortable kind of set that we're looking for here. Thank you, Sarah. Another one of our sets. This is going to be style 8. This is a 2-piece set. And it's black and white. We love this guy. And we have multiple colors here. So this one, we just picked the classic black and white. And if you turn it on one more time, she has like a black just piecing here to kind of break up the print. Turn back around. This also has the elastic waistband, but as you can see, she has it pulled all the way up to her waist, which is the other looks require a little bit lower. Can you move back just a little bit so you can see how long the pant is? And so that is our 2-piece set as well. Thank you. Another one of our tops that we have, which I really love, is like a muscle tee, and different ways of wearing like a muscle tee. So here we have just our #1 selling fleece. It has just kind of a slight armhole dolman, and it's just really comfortable. It's a sweatshirt material, but it really just cuts on your shoulder. So it's a little nod to a t-shirt, but the way we do it at House of Mills. In our same best-selling fabrication, this is our best-selling swing top. A lot of women love this top. Obviously, you can get this in different variations. You can get it where the back is lower. You can get it where the front and the back is longer. And you can get it in any color and fabrication. So this is definitely one of the universal tops. Just wanted to make sure that we're showing this, our bestseller here.
And tell them that's number 15, right?
Thank you very much. Yep. That's
okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Number 15. Okay, and then we have another look for Sarah. This is look 7. This is her bottoms. So these pants are similar to what Reagan just had on. The only difference is here, her waistband is a self waistband. I'm gonna have you come up a little bit closer. So as you can see, it's self waistband. It's super soft. It matches right down into the fabrication. And this is not a black fabric. It's like a micro stripe. So it's super cute. But like, you know, if you don't want to do a loud print like the black and white, you can get a subtle print here. And then she's also wearing a House of Mills tank top, just our core tank. Can you back up and just let them see the back of you as well? Perfect. Thank you. Moving on to some of our swing tops. So this is number 16. This is one of our fabrications. This fabrication comes in black and red, and it has a nice little texture to it. And this is our bare swing top. Number 16. Number 17, again, a nod to the muscle tee, which we really like. It's a different type of gray. This is kind of more of like a brushed t-shirt weight. But these muscle sleeves are just very flattering. If you don't want to wear a true tank top, if you are a little bit warm and you don't want to have a longer sleeve, this muscle tee is really comfortable. And so this one has a deep side vent and a pleating around the waist. And that's number 17. Number 18. This is a beautiful, long, one-of-a-kind t-shirt. So again, this has these beautiful neps. It's gray. And you have like an asymmetric sleeve. I may have one of the girls put this one on here so you guys can kind of see what that one's doing. We'll do this last after you get off. We'll come back to that. We'll have her put that one back on before she leaves here. So next what we're going to do is we're so into our one-piece dressing for summer. So right now, like I said, I just showed you guys our bottoms, and like, you know, whenever you're seeing sets, a lot of times you see tight stuff with tight stuff, but I wanted to show you guys that there's a way to do like these comfy pants. There's a way to do comfy tights and still make it look clean and make yourself feel sexy and feel comfortable. So right now we're going to go to our one-piece dressing, which I think is super important for summer. This guy here is a double layer tank top dress. So you have a razor back here, but then we also added some lace back detailing here. So it looks like it's a 2. but you just kind of have it, your back is still pretty covered. And this kind of goes all the way down here. That was number 19. Number 20 in our one-piece dressing. Just a long extended tank top here, which is beautiful, just black, black on black stitching. We have some raw edge details here, but again, it's just one of our longs, and it has a handkerchief hem here with the lettuce hem. And that's number 20. The last of our swing tank top dresses is we love this purple. So obviously we want to protect our grays, we want to protect our blacks, but if there's something that you like, you know, this is a light little lilac of a dress, but great for layering. So if you don't want to wear this by itself, it would be great as like a skirt and a top over top of it. You could definitely layer this up and just kind of wear it as a skirt as well. Cute outfit. Now going into our one-piece dressing, but longer sleeve. I'm going to start with our more casual fabrication, and this is our knit denim. And the reason why I call it this is it's just a slightly blue toned jersey. We have a cute like drape detail here, just to kind of give it a little bit of attitude. But this is definitely just like a big swing, oversized top dress. And this is the thing, if anybody is seeing something that they like, but it looks like it's like not your size, definitely just write the number down. This is all what custom's about. I can make it to your size. We can make the sleeve longer. We can make the sleeve shorter, whatever you're looking for. This is number 23. With that same silhouette in mind, we're going to go to a dressier fabrication. This is a black burnout. So you can kind of see through it. So you would wear like a tank top underneath this, but this is doing the same thing where it's a long sleeve swing. And then as it kind of folds, you could just wear this, dress it up, or you could wear this casual. Beautiful fabrication here. And again, this is number 22. I wanted to share with you guys another version of 22, which is here on my form. Pull her out a little bit. So with this one we did is different fabrication. It has a slight colorful stripe throughout it. And then we belted it with some jewelry here, but we also knotted it. But we just wanted to show that you could either wear it as like a big trapeze or you can belt this piece. So we wanted to share this. It's the same style as the last two. And this is number 28. That's number 28. Lastly, with our one-piece dressing, we're going to do a jumpsuit. And we have multiple fabrications that you could do here with the jumpsuit. This is our last, so this is our 29. This is number 29. And so with this one, as you can see, it's just a hammer pant jumpsuit. Can you move back just a little bit? I'm not sure if they can, there we go. And you can see how it's almost like a color blocking, where you can kind of see like the color kind of fades here, which we think is super cute detail. And then she also has on one of our cropped shrugs. So this is out of our purple mesh that's stretched. We thought this was a fun color to try on. It could be out of anything, but we just wanted to go ahead and just add that too. Another thing I wanted to show you, thank you, Leah. These are the other fabrications that it comes in. So you can get that. This is the fabrication that she actually had on. This color is just beautiful if you're into warms, purples, fuchsias. I definitely think I'll be making myself one in this, which is like a midnight blue. Looks like almost like an indigo dye. Very, very wearable. And then lastly, we have a true indigo, which kind of goes with one she had on where it has the actual ombre from left to right. I wanted to share something with you guys. So whenever it comes to shrugs, like I've been wearing my House of Mills pieces, and I know there's a couple of you guys that actually have some of these sweatshirts. So I wanted to share with you. So this again is, I'm bringing out our core sweatshirt top. as I've been creating, you know, I obviously wear my stuff and things like that, but I realized, because I kept getting hot, but I didn't want to actually take my shirt off, this kind of doubles as a shawl, which I think was super cool. And I actually started wearing it like this. So if you want, you can wear something kind of like that. And obviously you're going to have a back detail, which I mean is super cool, which also gave me an idea that we can do different types of openings for your neckline if you want to kind of play on that. But I just think this is a cool way if you don't want to wear it as a sweatshirt, or you can wear it as a sweatshirt. So just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was a super cool way of wearing it. Now I got to get out of it. So a couple other things I want to share with you guys is this is the true one of a kind. There's a couple of things I've been working on. I'm working with an artist. And so we were working and playing with a couple styles. And so I kind of wanted to show you guys this. This is a vintage rehab piece. So we have just a regular wool coat, but I thought it was super cool. If you just went ahead and add some piecing to it. So you only see one side of the lapel, which is on purpose. I love how you get this like extra drape here. And so if you're looking for something different, ladies, all you have to do is drape it up. You have a completely different look. And then also, this is a little bit more of a washed side, which I thought was super cool because I love just using fabrics as is. And you can also do the same thing and get just like a different washed look at the drape. Now, the way that I would keep these up on me, I would do a brooch. So I went ahead and put one of my favorite vintage brooches on. And what I would do is unpin this and I would just stick this here. And that's how I would do that. Play with your brooches, play with your own accessories. But I thought this was a super cool piece. Just a super cool way just to, you know, update a jacket. And that is number 24. I'm going to save these two pieces. This guy over here, can you guys see this form? I wanted to share a story with you. So vintage rehab is something that's kind of near and dear to me, and like reworking pieces. As I was going through my archives, this is one of the first vintage rehab pieces I've ever made. I made this back in the University of Cincinnati. This was the lining of a vintage jacket, and I made that into a top. And then the pants were actually, I hope you can see them, they were actually a tablecloth. And so we had a piping to the bottom. I did like an open front here, but I thought that was kind of cool. It's like a really cool textured tablecloth, but for some reason I saw pants out of it and made a pair of pants. But this is kind of where, like, you know, my knowledge and just like my love for like vintage rehab and reworking things have come from. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. This beautiful piece. This is number 27. Again, this is a vintage rehab. Yes, it may be a little bit more for artists or a little bit more theatrical, but I just couldn't help myself with playing with this. So you have the big gold buttons here. And I added some piecing and some detailing. Love this print mix. And the way that it's cut, you have plenty of room. And it kind of twirls out, which is super, super cool. Looks like you could do like a reverse, but. And here for this one, we changed the sleeve so you can actually move. It's a cap sleeve here, which is kind of just stays in place, but that was super cool. Number 27. Now, for a couple of you guys, the last program, I ended it with I called it my sunshine cape. It was a beautiful yellow piece. I got to gift it to one of my beautiful friends. But like I said before, I wanted to continue to work with that shape and that pattern. So I wanted to show you 2 more styles and completely different fabrications with that same silhouette. We'll start with the solid, number 26. So this we have a beautiful coated black vest. And the cool thing about this, I want to kind of show you guys, is just the fabric detail. And so whenever I do fabric detail black on black, it's not to be in your face. It's almost like when somebody walks up on you, they're like, what are you wearing? How many fabrics do you have on? What is going on? So again, this has another beautiful swing to it. And it has the tall collar that we always love. That's number 26. Lastly, we're going to end with number 25. We wanted to play around with prints and thought this was pretty cool. So again, it has that big collar. It has that swing to it. You have some detail in the back. Which looks completely different from the sunshine piece that we saw at the last tea time. Now for a moment, I want to open it up to anybody that has any questions. If you have any concerns or any questions of how to reach me with anything, we could take a couple minutes now if you guys want to ask me any questions. And then we'll head over. Sorry, go ahead.
So if you have a question or a comment, this would be the time that you could unmute yourself, or you could put it in the chat. If you want to type it into the chat, I'll see it and I can help Philista address the question or the comment that you have.
And then she's going to put that last top t-shirt, gray t-shirt on. I wanted to show you guys. So she's getting that on if you guys have any questions.
I'll keep my eye on the chat for you. I don't see anybody right now, but don't be afraid to, put your questions or your comments in, or unmute yourself and let us know.
We have one last look.
Hi, Philista. Are all the pieces you've shown today available on your Instagram page?
I will be posting some periodically, but what I do is this will be up for on the Dover Public website for 30 days.
Okay.
So if you have any questions, you can kind of look at it that way. But if you even saw anything that you have a question about, just get a hold of me and we can schedule a consultation.
Thank you.
Bye. You can come in.
Yes, I'm going to record this program and then I'll load it up to the website of the Dover Public Library, and I'll probably do it tomorrow morning, or maybe, so you can check it out there, look at the recording on there. All right.
Perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then this is the last top that I was saying. It was a little hard to see on the hanger, but it has a cute open, like if you want to do yoga. There's a bralette showing here. It's fully covered in the back, and another open. And another thing we like here, because it's so asymmetric, is like, we have a knot detail here on the side, so it's super asymmetric and kind of drapey. Thank you. And that's number 18. Okay.
Somebody wants to know, what number is the long tank top that you added the short crop top to?
Okay. There's 2 of those. So with, let me grab it. I'm assuming it's one of these. These are the only overlay styles that we have. And I'm sorry, what was the question?
They wanted to know, it's Sierra. She wants to know what number it is, what the number is.
One's number 1, if it's the blue, and then this one is number 19.
Does that answer your question, Sierra? Are those the ones that you were thinking of?
Actually,
something else.
they were hanging already. They were already hanging on your rack. I think it may have been 20 or 21 possibly.
Okay. Here's 20, the black, and then this is 21. Oh, I know what you're saying. And I put the sweatshirt over this. I'm with you. Sorry about that. Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah, that's it.
So this is 21, and then the top is 15. And this could be in any fabrication. Like this is just a sweatshirt, but you could do something that's even like sheer overlay. Like maybe the colors aren't right, but you know, just something that's a little bit different as well.
And somebody wants to know, would you tell us about how your search adventures about how you find your fabrics?
Yes. So I've been, looking for fabrics for quite some time. I feel like anytime I'm doing one project, something else pops out. But I love to, and I have a plethora of fabrics just from my travels overseas, for my travels around the United States. And I found fabrications even in like yardage of like thrift stores. And what I tend to do is if I see a bolt of fabric, if I see like, a yard or 2 or 2 or 3 yards, I buy that whole lot. That way it kind of gives me the freedom, and also it gives you the exclusivity of you're only getting 1 or 2 garments out of that fabrication, which I think is so, so key to be like one of a kind, be yourself, not looking like anybody else around. The one thing I wanted to share with you guys, that I have not, to add with the pants. So these were the pants that the ladies had on, but this is a more of a dressier version. Obviously you would wear something underneath this, but this is like a sheer, again, with the waistband. And it looks like a skirt, plays as a skirt, but it has like the sides are open. Super comfortable. I'm actually wearing House of Mills. So this is one of our tops. And then this is one of our paper bag wide leg pants that we have at a knit. The other fabrication that we have is just size 11. I'm sorry, tag 11. This is the same wide leg. It's a high-waisted wide leg pant, which is super, super flowy, super pretty. Again, this would be more probably like as a cover up because it is sheer. But this to show you that like what this pant looks like in a draping material versus just a knit material.
Philista, I have a question about the draped pant that you just, the draped one that you just had out. So
Yes.
Those will be on the other side. You laid it, you put it over here.
This one?
Right, that beautiful pant. So, and that can be made in whatever fabrication you have in. Is that the pant skirt that they had on? All of them? It's fabulous.
Yes, that's the fit, but this is a different fabrication, yes.
Right, it's fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Yes, yes, yes.
And this one's a little bit longer probably than what you've seen the other girls had on. Like I made this purple to look like a skirt.
It's gorgeous.
Thank
So
you.
that really has kind of like endless possibilities, definitely, yeah. And so then that would be made to order then?
Yes, absolutely. Made to
Take the fit on the waistline and what have you, and then make it to order. Love. And just you just slip it on and slip it off, and sort of easy,
plastic waistband.
breezy.
And I even like, if this is too wide of a waistband, you could do a narrow waistband. And then again, what we could do is open the armhole. This one's not very open because it is a sheer, but you can, play with your leg opening as well.
Okay. That's per customer. Yeah. Stunning. Stunning. And then I had another question about the beautiful multicolored ethnic looking print that was, I think, near the very end.
This
The
one?
green, orange, yellow. Yes, that. Let me see. Yeah, that one. And then what's that number on that one again?
That is number 25.
Okay, great. That was the last one. Yeah.
So I just love the high collar. The only difference I would do is I'm probably going to add pockets to this because I keep wanting to do that. I feel like that's the only thing that I'm missing here. I love like the back detail. You have full fabrication.
Very different.
And then even just if you wanted to, just kind of wear it like this. It's
Stunning.
just a good piece of fabric and it's so lightweight.
Beautiful, beautiful. Good job. Beautiful job with the collection.
Thank you. Okay.
So Philista, I just had a question. A lot of your pieces, they're absolutely stunning and they're beautiful. For people who are shorter, what kind of advice do you give them as they're looking at this kind of draping so it doesn't look, feel like it's, laying on the floor or whatever? How do you, what advice do you give folks who are, who may be shorter but still want to have that great draping and that flexibility in your pieces?
I would say let's have a consultation because for me, that's an easy fix. I feel like in general, if you're going shopping, a couple things, obviously you can get things hemmed if you wanted to. But another thing I think would be cool is like if you belt things, if you kind of like pull things up, belt them so they don't drape as long. But if there's things like even how I do like my vintage rehab, if there's things that like you like, things that like, that you still want to keep around, let's look at those pieces and maybe I can assist you with that as well. Thank you. But yes, I feel like that's like the whole encompassing of a woman's grace, it's like I've been around so many different women in my family, tall, short, all just body types. And so that was like my whole niche of a woman's grace was like, my sister wants to wear, my sisters are short. So, things definitely look different on them. So it's like, I definitely am like, okay, what do you want to wear? And I kind of, like you said, like just assist them with what they feel comfortable in as well. You got to feel comfortable in it. If you just have it on and you're just moving around, like, and you're not comfortable, it definitely shows. So got to pick something comfortable, but thank you. That was a cool question. Okay. I see there's two more something in the chat. I'm not sure if Miss Rieger already looked at those.
I think the last one was about your fabric searches.
Okay.
And how you do that. So I think we've answered the two that are there.
Yep. That sounds good. Okay. If there's no more questions, I just want to do a quick thank you guys so much. This, like I said, is my third tea time, my third show, and with Dover Public Library. It's always exciting. I'm always so appreciative, and I thank you guys for taking the time. I want to, without further ado, I want to introduce my friend. I want to say thank you to her because in my transition of moving home, she's helped me figure out how important meditation and yoga is, to a point where I'm practicing it myself. I don't have to go somewhere. So I feel like having someone that kind of can give you the cliff notes to even know where to look is always a good thing, to know where to research and stuff like that. So we've gotten really close. So I want to share the screen with Sarah. She can come on and lead us in a guided meditation.
All right, thank you, Philista. Hoping you guys can all hear me okay. Yes, I want to first thank Philista for having me join, and thank Janine Kennedy and Ms. Rieger for allowing us to have this opportunity today. We are here to celebrate the women in our lives, and whether or not that is your mother or someone else or an entire crew of women that have helped to shape and mold you in your life, we're here to celebrate all of them. So without further ado, what I would like to do is lead you through a little bit of breathing, meditation, and centering so that we can feel connected to those women in our lives, whether you are sitting there next to them or you are far away. Being able to draw them near in your mind's eye helps you kind of recoup and relive that nurturing, loving, supporting feeling that those figures in your lives have created for you. So if you're comfortable with it, find a seat that allows you to get nice and comfortable. And if you're not seated on the ground, which you absolutely do not need to be seated on the ground like we are, you can sit in a chair. I would just recommend having both of your feet on the ground so that you feel like you are supported. And then see if you can get your shoulders stacked over your hips so that your back is nice and straight and you are centered and aligned. And then take the opportunity to settle your body, becoming still. Make any little adjustments that you need to, and you could place your hands wherever you are comfortable. And so hands down, either on your thighs or on the ground or something, or on a chair. Palms down actually makes you feel a little bit more grounded. So if you're feeling scattered or anxious, palms down allows you to feel a little bit more grounded. Palms up allows you to feel that sense of connection or to receive the energy that you are seeking. So you can kind of choose there which you prefer, and then close your eyes. As you close your eyes, feel the connection here to the earth, to your seat, and then start to deepen your breath. And breath is our connection to energy and our connection to life itself. So when we start to focus on our breathing and make it a conscious action rather than a subconscious one, we stimulate our vagus nerve. We start to control the emotions that we are feeling through the breath itself. So as you start to draw your breath deeper into your body, see if you can take it down so that you feel your belly expand, your chest expand, maybe your collarbones lift just slightly. And then as you exhale, let the exhale happen nice and slow, seeing if you can soften your shoulders, soften the features of your face, and then stay with your breath. Noticing how it feels. And maybe making it somewhat audible. So what I mean by that is you can constrict the back of your throat like you would if you were to fog up a mirror in front of you or let out a sigh. And you can do that either with your mouth closed or with your mouth open. This lets the exhales come out a little bit slower, but it also makes the breathing itself more connected as well. So if you can stay here with your breath, breathing deeply into your body, start to notice the sounds around you without identifying them, and then let them go. Start to notice the sensations in your body, again, without identifying what those sensations are. And as you breathe out, let those go. And we're all here to celebrate a mother's love. The love of the women who have supported us, nurtured us, protected us all through our lives. So as you breathe here with your eyes closed, see if you can bring someone before you. That one person that registers as that supportive person in life. And imagine or visualize that she is sitting right in front of you. And as you gaze at her, notice the lines in her face, her eyes, her smile. And feel the love and support that she has given to you. Feel it in your heart. Maybe even offer her a smile, recognizing that energy that she is giving to you. And in your heart, feel the gratitude for her, the love that you have for her. And maybe even see this thin silken thread of energy that connects her heart to yours and your heart to hers. This thread can never be cut. It can never be severed. It connects you for lifetimes. So no matter how far, how near, how distant you are to each other in this physical life here, you are always connected by this thread, feeling the love, able to come back to this and see it and feel it. Take a moment, express the gratitude and love to her. Feel her nurturing love for you. And if there is someone else in your family, in your life, another woman who has been there, who has helped to shape and mold you into the person that you are today. So not only do you have one, but you have two. And as you look at this person, see their eyes, see their lines in their face, see their, and feel that loving, nurturing, supportive energy that they send and give to you. And in your heart, feel the gratitude that you feel for them. And send that love back to them, seeing that thread of theirs and your heart to theirs. Two threads connected to your heart. Two people supporting you. Two people that you love. Two women. And then with them both there in front of you, bring into your sight line in front of you, seated next to them, all the women in your life who have given you some sort of support, love, nurturing, guidance. And then the women that have supported them, that have loved them, that have nurtured them. Each one connected by that thread of energy, of love, of support, of nurturing, connected to them and then to you. So that we have this vast connection, this exponential connection of women supporting women, nurturing women. And feel all that love being sent straight to you. Maybe feeling your heart fill so that it feels so big that it expands beyond you. Knowing that you are loved, supported, encouraged. And then send out to all of those women that same love and gratitude. And then from your heart, send them a collective thank you for all that they have done and provided, not only for you, but for everyone else. Smile to them. And then let them go on their way and come back into yourself. To your heart. Once again, deepening your breath. Allowing yourself to feel fully supported. And know that those people, whether they are with you in physical presence or they are with you energetically, that they are always with you in your heart. Let's take 2 more nice deep breaths together, breathing in, slowly breathing out. Starting to bring awareness back to the sensations in your body and maybe to the sounds that surround you. And then when you're ready to hear, bring your hands to your heart center, pressing your thumbs into your chest, pressing your palms into one another, connecting to this center, this energetic center of love and compassion and connection. And when you're ready, gently bow, sealing in our meditation and the connection that we all share to each other. And when you're ready, come back up and gently blink your eyes open. Take one last deep breath. I want to say thank you and happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. Thank you again to Philista and to Cheryl and Dover Public Library and to Janine Kennedy for allowing all of this to take place today. Philista, if you have anything else that you would like to say before we close out.
I just wanted to say thank you so much. Thank you for that guided meditation. That was such a beautiful moment, more beautiful than I thought it was going to end. So I really want to thank you for taking the time and sharing with people that are near and dear to me. Ms. Rieger, if you have anything else, but love and light, and I appreciate everyone near and far. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, I don't think I can add anything more except to say that we certainly have been shown a Mother's Day love. I know I needed the time. Sorry, very emotional. I needed the time to take today. We have fleeting moments and we thank the women in our lives, but what a special guided meditation that we had. And I think we all felt very beautiful looking at the clothing that Philista has created to bring out our best, the best in us. And I think we just had a really nice afternoon. I don't know about you, but I certainly did. And it makes me be more aware of the inner beauty, as you know, more so than the outer beauty of the people that we love, and how much people support us and encourage us and stick by us through thick and thin. And it doesn't matter if they're near us or far from us, or if they've even passed on, they're with us always. We carry them in our heart like those threads that attach us. Very, very beautiful. So I thank Philista and I thank Sarah for coming and joining us today, because what a great gift they've given us. And I thank all of you for sharing us in this communal activity that we participated in, that just brings us all a little bit closer together with each other and with the people that we love. So I thank you so very much for coming. Remember, we have recorded this. So if I'll put it on the website and you can check it out. If you have a problem with that, just get in touch with me at the Dover Public Library. I'll be happy to help you find that recording if you need it. All right. Well, thank you ever so much. And as usual, when people are with friends and family, I leave the Zoom room open as long as you want to chat to each other. So just unmute yourselves and talk away.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you,
much.
Cheryl.
Thank you.
This was so much fun.
Yeah.
That was
great.
awesome. Everything was beautiful.
Leslie,
I got my list together, girl. I'm gonna be in your inbox.
I'll be waiting for your call.
Okay.
Thank you guys. This was awesome. Nice to see everyone here. I appreciate you guys taking the time to be here. This is beautiful. Love and light. Hope you guys have a good Mother's Day weekend.
Bye-bye.
Have a beautiful Mother's Day
Okay.
weekend from Cynthia and Renee.
Thank you for
Philista.
joining.
Awesome.
Oh,
awesome.
everything was beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Happy
Thank
Mother's
you.
Day.
Happy
everyone.
Mother's Day to you.
Yes.
Hi, Doris. So many people showed up. Hi. See you, Nan. See you, Nat. I can't hear you. You guys' phone, you're on mute, but I can see y'all.
Hi, Martha.
Oh,
Hi,
there's
bud.
Pop. Hi, Auntie.
Happy Mother's Day, all.
Happy Mother's Day, ladies.
Same to you. Hi, Debbie.
Oh, I'm trying to get unmuted. I'm just pushing buttons. Nothing's happening. Hey, everyone.
Hi, Nanny.
Yeah.
Thanks for this. Sarah, thank you so much for that. That was wonderful.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Really appreciate
It's so good to see your
Very
face.
nice.
I feel like I haven't seen you forever.
I know. I know.
Yeah, that was really nice. I didn't know what to expect, and that was not what I expected. So, you know, I'm glad I wasn't on camera. Yeah, that was really nice. Yeah,
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
very nice.
Yes, it was beautiful. Really,
Yes,
very
it was.
moving.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
Took me there.
absolutely. All right, everyone. Y'all have a great day. Sun's shining over here.
All right, we'll take it.
Yes.
Sounds beautiful.
The wind's blowing, but the sun's shining.
I said Happy Mother's Day, Doris.
Thank you. Same to you.
Yeah. Tell
Yes,
Erica. Mhm.
I will.
Thank you.
Oh.
Love y'all.
All right, love you.
Love you guys.
Happy Mother's
Bye.
Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Take care.
How you doing, Debbie?
I'm doing good. How about yourself, Doris?
Fine, thank